Welcome back to the Steve Champagne Radio Show, your backstage pass of the biggest entertainment news, powered by the I Love Music Army. We invite you to join our internet musical global family of friends as I give you insight from my 40 years experience of being on tour and being a professional musician and all that good stuff here. We're so glad you decided to join us. Sammy Hagar has made the announcement that inevitably comes from every major artist, and if you haven't heard, I'm going to tell you about that right now. He basically said, I quit. That's it. It's over. I'm going to do the Las Vegas residency or a one-off. No more tours. Well, I guess that's great for Sammy because he also mentioned the fact that he will be able to extend his career probably a few more years because he doesn't want to be one of those guys that just can't sing anymore but is just out there, and I applaud him for that. But for fans' sake, I don't know where he would do his residency at or would like to be at, really, because one thing I know from my experience of being in the music industry, especially in Vegas, when you go do a show in Vegas, two things happen. Number one, you play the hits and only the hits. They pretty much ask you to do just that. Only the hits. I know Sam's got a lot of them, but there's a lot of songs Sammy has forgotten about in his solo career that were very, very good songs that he just doesn't play anymore. He seems to be on this Van Halen kick as of late. Virtually I'll Fall in Love Again, Bad Motor Scooter, Trans Am. I mean, I could go on. Some of the, Red, he doesn't do it. Red used to be a staple. Some of the other Montrose stuff. I mean, I could just go on and on about the plethora of hits that Sammy Hagar has. And that doesn't even include, the stuff that he's done lately. Anyways, to get back into it, that's one thing I know. Number two, if, everybody says, well, that's the end of your career if you go to Vegas, and the rockers are now saying, well, that's not necessarily true. Bruno Mars is young and he's out there, yada, 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 yada. And I get that. I understand that. I can completely understand why they say it's not true, but it is true. Because guess who's out there? For the most part, guys that are way past their prime. I mean, yes, you have other people too. But the good news is everybody really wants to go to Las Vegas. A lot of people just love the city. They love not just the gambling, but the shows, the excitement, the lights, all the stuff that there is to do. And the local entertainment that's absolutely phenomenal. You go down to Fremont Street, a lot of times they'll have local bands playing. They have a lot of local bands playing in these casinos that are really good, especially with the sound and lighting production that they give them. Various tribute acts that just roll through there. On any given night, there's like 50 concerts. I mean, take your pick, right? But what I want to know is what you guys think of Sammy Hagar saying no more tours. Maybe a one-off, a festival here or there, but that's it. So if you would, just put down in the comment section what you think about it. I read every single comment. Yes, I do. No matter how big the channel gets to, I'm going to read everybody's comment. First, I learn a lot from a lot of people that are out there that watch these videos, on top of the experience that I have from being over 40 years in the business. But I really love interacting with everybody and talking about music. Music is my passion. If it's yours, then join us. The internet musical global family of friends that I affectionately call the I Love Music Army. But until next time, it's short and sweet. Sammy Hagar says goodbye. I'm going to miss him. Fortunately, I go to Vegas somewhat frequently. So if I want to see him, I'll just be able to pop out there. Or perhaps that birthday bash, which is definitely intense in Cabo. Who knows? Maybe I'll see you at a show and we can hook up. In the meantime, peace with chicken grease, baby. Sammy's gone.